Wine production by region and year is a Taipei application that shows the yield for different wine regions in France for different wine seasons. It also allows users to calculate the average production for a certain season and for a selected wine type. To calculate this average, the application uses Taipy Scenario Management. The goal of this application is to show how to create a simple, basic pipeline using Taipy Scenario Management. Now, this is not the typical use case for scenario management. Such an easy example could have been done with Taipy without any scenario management capabilities, with pure Python functions. However, the opposite is true. I think such an easy example where we're only filtering and adding flags and calculating an average, so it's very easy to understand, and it allows us to focus on the basics of scenario management. The pipeline, you can see it in the bottom of the application, and by the way, this tag that you see comes from a visual element, so it's a Taipy visual element that's dedicated, and it's in the code. You can see it. It's one line of code. This pipeline shows data nodes in blue, so these are interfaces to data sources such as CSV files. It could also be Parquet files, database connections, or pickle files. So the default is usually pickle files for all the intermediate states, and tasks. So the tasks are these red blocks that you see, and they interface with Taipy functions. So you have the inputs and the outputs of the functions that create a DAG. Taipy Scenario Management comes with a whole bunch of abstractions that allow you to compare the outcomes of the scenarios. It also comes with visual elements to see the different scenarios that you ran in the past, and you can select the results of previous scenarios and so on. This is not what we're doing here. Here we're just creating a basic pipeline, and it's a good way to introduce yourself to the basics of scenario management with Taipy and to later move towards more advanced ones.